Hello and welcome to your favorite spoken English channel, Vision Spoken English. In this video, 50 top and effective tips of English spoken is being discussed by me. Listen carefully and implement these tips on your life in order to be fluent in English. First of all, be realistic about your spoken goal. Whenever you see any person who is already speaking, you get motivated to know I also want to be like that person who is speaking that. Whenever some cricketer or Bollywood actor, when you see those people, you start feeling like I should also be that much. But when it comes to yourself, you do not get committed on that goal. You don't do anything in order to achieve that goal, and that is why you don't get fluent in this. So stop observing others. Just observe yourself and which position are you in and which position will you have to go. When you will know those things, then it will be easy for you to speak this language. And second tip that I have written for you is practice speaking English whenever you get a chance. When anyone is speaking in front of you, I know hesitation comes to everyone. Even I get hesitated when I speak in front of anyone. And it is going to be happen. We are humans, we are not animals, we are not machines which will not feel hesitation, which will not feel like shyness. It's normal for everyone. But the person who is not having hesitation, it does not mean he is not having hesitation. It simply means he has got rid of that, and this reason is just simple, that he has practiced more than you are doing. So make sure that whenever you are speaking in front of anyone, just don't think you are speaking, you just think you are doing practice in front of anyone. Next one is do not be afraid of making mistakes. This is problem with new speakers. You don't have to remember, when you were a small child, it's been several times you fall down. When you were a small child, it's been several times you committed mistake while speaking words. Even in your language also, whether you're speaking Chinese, whether you're speaking Hindi, whether you're speaking other languages, this problem was being faced by you also. But at that time, you were not so conscious to observe the mistakes that was being taken by you, that was being committed by you. So now you are conscious enough to understand yourself. Now you are conscious enough to find out where are you committing mistake and what people are observing about you. Make sure no one observes anything. No one has enough time to observe about another one. So make sure you don't have to think about the mistakes that you are committing. Commit mistake, get rid of it, and think again where are you committing. And you will achieve it, and you will be a best influencer. You will be the best speaker ever. Next one is get a reliable English speaking course. If you are a type of person who is not interested to learn English while those videos or using your phone, reading books, all those trades, so you will have to join an speaking English course. It will be very cheap, like the place where you are living, it's nearby. If you are living in Europe, it will be around $30 to $40 per month. If you are living in Asia, it will be around 1200 to 1300 rupees, or like these. Understood? So it's not that like expensive that cannot be purchased by you. So purchase an English speaking course in order to be fluent in English. Next one is try saying something extra. When it comes to us, we are speaking in English, but in reality we are just speaking some sentences. We have repeated it several times, and when it comes to communication, we use that in our conversation. Make sure when you are speaking anything, you will make full sentence, you will elaborate in that. Just like if you want to say, if you want to get a glass of water, you just don't have to say, just bring me a glass of water. Say, actually I'm feeling thirsty, can I get a glass of water with the help of yours? Think. I spoke so many things just at a time, and it helped me to think more in English. It's really important. Whether if you are speaking short sentences, if you have tried to remember few sentences and you are speaking in front of anyone, that's not enough. You will have to make long sentences in order to think deeply in English. It's really important. Next one is practice in speaking English whenever you get a chance. When you are in front of anyone, use English, but make sure that those are good-minded people. They are not like irritated with English, because there are many people. If you speak this language in front of them, they'll be like, "Oh, you're showing off." Okay. So stay away from those guys. Just stay with the guy who helps you. Whenever you commit a mistake, make sure he is helping you to get rid of it. It's really important. Next one is listen to an English language music. You know, and in current time, English is everywhere, whether it comes to communication, TV, channel, movie, music, everywhere. But if you want to listen to English music, then your English will get fluent within few days. Why does it happen? Because in most of English songs, new words are being used, new vocabs are being used, new type of gesture, new type of these things are being used. For it, you can use Reso. This is an excellent application which can help you to listen to Hollywood songs along with their lyrics. If you'll be able to see the lyrics, it will be easy for you to remember that for a long time, and even you'll be able to understand everything, whatever is being sung by him or her. You'll be able to see that on the screen, and it will be easy for you to understand what is being said by him. Okay, it's an interesting way to learn this. Next one is try speaking in front of public. Try public speaking, just like I'm doing the same thing that I'm telling you to do. Just like if you want to get rid of your hesitation, if you want to get rid of your bad body gestures, bad body language, try speaking in front of public. When public will observe you, you will observe yourself. You will get comments, you will get comments from them how you are speaking, how you're making mistake, and on which place you will have to work. Okay, so try speaking in front of public. Next tip I have written is become a part of English conversation group. Now, where will you make the conversation? You can use WhatsApp. Okay, you can make a group, and in that group you can have conversation with multiple people. Make sure those people who are connecting to you should have an intention of learning speaking. If they'll be interested in this language, they'll help you to speak also, and they will do conversation with you. You'll be able to do conversation with many guys, and it will be really helpful for you. Next tip I have written is learn to listen better. When you have learned few things, make sure not to speak much. Listen more. Whatever goes inside your ear, that comes from your mouth. Okay, whatever goes from here, it comes from here. Make sure whatever you are listening, it should be important. Like if you're listening to news, if you're listening to a podcast, it can arrive in your conversation. But if you're listening to music, if you're listening to useless talks, it is not going to arrive in your conversation. It's totally useless. Make sure whatever you're listening, it should be arriving to your communication, in your talk, in your gossip. It is really important. Next one is watch videos of popular songs. Let me tell you one thing. Pay attention to new Hollywood songs which should be in English, and it will capture your attention. Once you will start listening to them, you will get obsessed with them. It's really important. Okay, so whenever you get a chance, listen to some English songs, watch some videos of popular English songs. Next one is try creating your own responses rather than repeating what other people say. It happens to most of speakers at starting. When you have started speaking English, you start listening to other people and you observe everything that is being said by others, and when it comes to your turn, you speak the same thing that was being spoken by him. So make sure not to do it. At starting, if you're doing, it's okay, but if you'll do it multiple times, you won't be able to think in English. You will just copy others. Whatever is being spoken by others, you will copy it, and make sure not to do it. Make your own responses. If someone is saying, please give me a glass of water, try saying, can I have a glass of water, or can I be given a glass of water? Like, there are several sentences that can be spoken. Make sure not to copy others. If you'll have this habit, it will be stuck with you and you won't think in English. You will start copying others. Next one that I've written is learn from your favorite personality or public speaker. We all have someone whom we like the most. There are several personalities whom we like, whether it's cricketer, whether it's anchor, whether it's an actor, actress, or any politician. Like, there are several people whom we like. We are having an attention on that. We are having an emotional touch with them. Whatever they say, we listen to them for a long time, right? Because we are obsessed with their acting. We are obsessed with the way how they play. So it's really important to listen to them. If you listen to them, you will pay attention. You will give focus on them. So whenever your favorite personality comes online, whenever they make videos, whenever they act, whenever they give speeches, make sure not to miss that. Okay, it's really important. Listen to them in order to speak better. Next one is don't focus on speaking exclusively. Make sure not to speak exclusively. It happens when you have started speaking and you feel like I should make a type of sentence which will make everyone like, whoa, what has he said? Why didn't it come to my mind? No one is listening to you. Okay, and if you'll speak something exclusive, if you'll use really complicated word, even your mind will have to think about it, and while it will think, it will commit mistake, and you will spoil your career, you will spoil your personality in front of everyone. Make sure not to use exclusive words. Make sure to use some normal words, and at starting, when you are already fluent in English, you can speak whatever you can. You can speak like whatever comes to your mind. Any hard word, any hard vocab can be spoken by you. But at starting, I tell you not to do it. Okay. Next one that I have written is learn some short natural responses. At starting, when you will learn some short natural responses, you will be able to attract other people who is already speaking English. Because if you use like, can I get your marker? Can I get your pen? Can you give me a glass of milk? Excuse me? Can I get inside? May I come in? May I get out? Can I take a selfie with you? If you will use these type of natural responses, you will start thinking, no, you will be able to speak. Now you will start concentrating on this language, and even people who are listening to you will be able to understand, you know, he is wanting to learn this language, and even they will start helping you. Make sure to do this. Next one is record yourself speaking and have friends to listen to them and comment on that recording. Make sure you will make a recording of it. Whenever you get free, whenever you think, no, I don't have anything to do, take your phone, open your camera, start speaking whatever comes to your mind, think about the topic and start speaking that. When you will done with your speaking, share that on several people who can comment on that, who can tell you where are you committing mistake, where you will have to improve. It's really important. Next one is make learning English fun. There are multiple people who are getting obsessed with English, purchasing several types of books whom they really don't like. If they're not liking those books, why they are purchasing, I don't know. So you don't have to do these things which is being done by them. Don't do that. If you want to learn it, try to learn with your own. Don't purchase like complicated books and grammar, all those things, short sentences. It is not needed to be done. Do conversation, listen to it and start practicing. Listen, speak and read. That's all what you have to do. But if you will purchase the things which are complicated to learn, then definitely you are spoiling your time along with your like mindset, because every time it will affect your brain also. You'll start thinking like, oh, English is complicated, that I should give up, I shouldn't learn it. Like, there are several things that can come to your mind. And next one is learn to say things in your own way. Learn to say things in your own way. I told you before, don't copy others. Think with your mind. Start thinking yourself in English. There are several things that we talk about ourselves. Right? Next tip that I've written is try writing by yourself at night. When you're free at night, you don't have to do anything. Think, what are the things that you did in the morning? What are the things that you did in the afternoon? And what are the things that you liked about the day? What was the best experience? What was the worst experience? What was the thing which you didn't like? What did you like today? How it was the best day? How it was the worst day? There are several things that you can think. And after thinking, try noting them down on your notebook. Try noting them down on your diary. Start writing it. It will be helpful for you to talk in this language, and it will be coming to your communication also. So start doing it. Next one is engage with an English activities. How will you do activities? You can find a group of people, tell them that you are having English activity session, and how will you do that? One activity can be told by you. Listen carefully. First of all, I spoke apple. It will be L-E. I will tell other to say a word with E. When he will speak the word anything from E, the last letter that will arrive in that word, some other people have to speak the word that, and then it will go like this. Okay, it will be going like this, and it will be really helpful for you to increase your vocabulary, because there are several people who are speaking at the same time. So everyone will learn new vocabularies, everyone will learn new like words. So it's really helpful. Next one is don't rush your speed. At starting with your speaking, it happens to us also. When you have just started learning it and you have rushed with your speed, and it will destroy your spoken. Why does it happen? Because if you have started learning this language, if you have just started this and suddenly you have got a speed, then you won't be able to think, because you have just started. So it will destroy your communication skill. Next one is try interrupting and interjecting politely. When people are talking, if they are talking in English, you feel like, no, I should not do any conversation. If I'll start, then they will start speaking English with me. So it's an opportunity. Wow, how you're thinking like that? If people are interested in you to talk, then definitely it's an opportunity for you to speak. So try interrupting people. Just like someone is saying, no, Modi is not a good guy. He's not working for India. Even Rahul Gandhi is good. So make sure you will interrupt. Say something. No, how can you say Rahul Gandhi is good and he is better than Modi ji? Make sure to interrupt others so that you will be able to get an opportunity to speak, and it's really important. Okay, next one is speak the English you know. And what happens with us, we learn multiple things. Multiple people have told me, so I try to learn it. I read so many things, I listen to so many things, I listen to several things. I watch news, I listen to English songs, but still I'm not able to do it. Just because you're not practicing what you're learning. Indian education system tells us to learn but not to do anything practically, right? You're learning pronoun, you're learning adjective, adverb, and several topics that you're learning. But how are you using in conversation? Never. So make sure whatever you're learning, implement that on your communication in order to get better. Okay? So it was our first session of English speaking and 50 tips to increase your English speaking fluency along with your communication skill. And make sure when you're speaking, use hand gestures, have a smile on your face. So it will enhance your spoken and people will be interested to listen to you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Kindly subscribe to Vision Spoken English in order to get new videos. Kindly give a thumbs up if you have liked it and stay connected in order to get new videos. Thank you so much. Have a good day.